Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, April 15th and 16th, 2017. For your holiday weekend, it's going to start off mostly cloudy, and that's because we have just kind of an upper air disturbance sitting over the region with high pressure off the eastern seaboard. So we are going to stay warm, but we do have a kind of a warm front feature that's kind of moving northward through the area, and there's not very much in the way of precipitation along it. And I think any precipitation, we've been looking at this the last couple of days, really has been dwindling over the last couple of days. I think most areas stay rain-free, but if you are going to see something, it's probably going to be across the northern tier, right here where I'm circling, somewhere within that range, and that's just going to be a quick in-and-out 15-minute shower at best. All the other activities down here, well southwest of the region, so we're not worried about that. Once this does move through, however, the one front moves off to the north, you can see clearly that this is well to the north, and by the time we get into Sunday with this high pressure in control, we are going to clear out, get the partly cloudy skies, and it's going to really warm up by the time you get to Easter Sunday. So let's go over to the NAME high-res future simulated radar, and I'm going to start this off at 4 p.m. If this occurs, if you do get a shower, it's going to be from late afternoon in central PA to early evening or early to mid-evening further east, okay? And this is just going to be across, again, generally this area and further and areas north is the only ones we're concerned about for a shower. Further south, we are not. And going forward from this point at 4 p.m., you can see these couple little showers, very little, just moving across mainly northeastern Pennsylvania. This is 8 p.m. now, going across northern New Jersey by 10. And then you got another little wave coming through a little after midnight, again, going over northeastern PA by 2 a.m. And then that's out of here and long gone. So, again, not a big deal, and very hit or miss. And generally north of I-78 is what we're looking at in both Pennsylvania and New Jersey for those chances for showers. As we get into Easter Sunday itself, again, southwesterly flow because of this area high pressure that is anchored offshore. That's going to be the heat pump high and going to get these temperatures soaring on Sunday. Temperatures are going to be widespread in the 80s, at least from the I-78 corridor and points south. We do have a cold front that's going to be pushing through. That's going to come through overnight, so I don't think it gets here quick enough to get these showers and thunderstorms going, but we're going to allow for the interior locations, far interior that is, and that's probably north central PA, western sections of northeast PA, for the opportunity for just an isolated chance of a shower or thunderstorm. Going to the next frame here, you can see that very little in coverage here. Most of it is in western Pennsylvania as this front is hung up, and that was the issue all week, as we talked about. But because of that, because it is delayed and high pressure still in control, and you have that southwesterly wind flow out ahead of it, will be gusty on Sunday. Winds will be gusting sustained 12 to 18 miles per hour with gusts over 30, but it'll be very, very warm. Again, these areas are all 80 or above. This is the I-78 corridor and points southeast, and from Harrisburg downtown to New York and points south, you're all in the 80s, it looks like, for highs on Sunday. So a very, very warm, unseasonably warm day expected in case you missed it, and you must be living under a rock, because as we talk about this all week also. And so definitely will be a very warm day, kind of like we had earlier in the week in the Monday-Tuesday time frame of this past week. But this one's not going to last quite as long. We are going to still be warm on Monday. We're going to have this cold front move through. Again, very little in the way of fanfare with this front as it moves through, kind of runs out of steam. As you get into Monday, even though the cold front's going to be coming through early in the morning, you're still going to have temperatures 70 or above for many central and southern locations. Maybe stuck in the upper 60s further north, but I think you're still going to have a very mild day. You won't feel the effects of the cold front itself until you get to Tuesday, and the skies will become mostly sunny because we're going to have high pressure sitting right over top of the area on Tuesday. And you have temperatures that will be backing down about 5 degrees or thereabout. And then we get to Wednesday. We have another system coming in from the west. This has a cold front associated with it. If this gets in here early enough, we will have scattered showers and thunderstorms late in the day on Wednesday. The late week situation has been evolving very much so. It's been changing daily, and that's because we're looking at model guidance and trying to figure out something that's going to happen a week from now. So that's going to change a lot of times, and this is already a different look from what we saw yesterday. This is the showers and thunderstorms coming in later in the day on Thursday ahead of a cold front that lasts into Wednesday evening and then shut off. And then here you get into Thursday. Looks like a mostly dry day, whereas yesterday looked like a very rainy day. So we're now just looking at mostly cloudy skies here on Thursday. Still mild, but then another system moving through with another cold front. And that's shown here. Will bring more showers and thunderstorms that will kind of fall apart again Thursday night into Friday morning before this system pulls away and that front moves through. So again, the amounts that were projected earlier that were showing something like between a ½ inch and an inch area wide have now lessened because of that. So this will be a continually changing thing, and we will address this again in the next video on Monday, see if we can finally get some resolution of how the end of the week next week will play out from the middle to the end of next week, and exactly how much we can expect, because right now it looks like it's starting to turn in the direction of less, which would be less than a ½ inch. We can certainly get back into a pattern where we could have at least a little bit of rain. We've gotten a very dry spell recently after having such enormous rain amounts, significant storm after significant storm. We've taken a break from that, but now it's been a little bit over a week now, so we could probably use a little bit of rain again. So hopefully we get at least a ½ inch out of that in that time period from Wednesday through Friday of next week. We'll iron that out in the beginning of next week with the next video. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for the weekend, April 15th and 16th, 2017. Have a great holiday weekend.